In this tutorial, we'll talk about making corrections in DualWriter documents using voice commands. Let's get started by clicking on the Dictation tab and click the Dictation button to start. Now it's time to save document, period. Stop listening. Save document is a DualWriter command that will save your document anytime you say it. But when it's part of a sentence or a phrase, DualWriter thinks that it's something to be entered into your document as text. So in this case, save document didn't save your document. So anytime you want to say a command, just say it separately and DualWriter will execute the command. The most important command that you'll need when you first get started is undo that. Undo that, delete that, redo that. These are very useful when you say something and it's not what you wanted to say, or DualWriter misunderstands what you said. Let's try it. Start listening. New paragraph. She sells wristwatches by the seashore, period. Stop listening. This isn't what I meant to say. So I can go back and try to correct the incorrect words, or I can just say undo that, and then I can just say the sentence over. If you're typing, it's easier to go back and fix a mistake, but when you're dictating, it's sometimes easier to just undo the sentence and say it again. Start listening. Undo that. Redo that. Select the sentence. Delete that. Undo that. Stop listening. So, undo that, redo that, delete that. You'll find these are very helpful. Start listening. Go to the end of the sentence. New paragraph. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, period. Stop listening. It's a lot of fun to say tongue twisters in DualWriter to see if it can understand you. In this case, it got all the words correct. But if we want to make a change, we can do that by selecting a word and saying correct that. Start listening. Select picked. Correct that. When you say correct that, a list appears. All you need to do is say the number of the item you want to use to replace the selected word. Or you can say cancel. Stop listening. Correct that is a tool that you can use when DualWriter misunderstands and says a similar sounding word from the one you wanted to say. If you really want a completely different word, DualWriter has a thesaurus you can also use to find synonyms and antonyms. Correct that is used only in the case of a similar sounding word that's incorrectly understood. Start listening. Go to the end of the sentence. New paragraph. Stop listening. Another tool that's built into DualWriter is the spelling panel. When you say start spelling or spell it, this panel will open and you can spell a word into the panel. The panel has a lot of different options and features that make it very easy to spell a word. Let's try it. Start listening. Spell it. LOS space ANGLES. Go to 1. Capital L. Go to 8. Insert 8. E. Go to 5. Capital A. OK. Stop listening. You'll find the spelling panel gives you a lot of control over spelling difficult words, but you can also just say start typing. Now usually when you're doing dictation, Dual Writer accepts what you say as a word or a phrase and not a keyboard key. But when you say start typing, Dual Writer only accepts what you say as a keyboard key. Let's try it. Start listening. New paragraph. Start typing. Capital LOS space. Capital ANGELES. Stop listening. So, if Dual Writer doesn't know the word, you can use the spell it correction box to spell the word, or start typing, stop typing. Another powerful tool for finding mistakes is using the start reading command. When you say start reading, Dual Writer will read back to you anything that you have selected. Let's try it. Start listening. Go up. Go up. Select the paragraph. Start reading.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Stop listening. So you can tell Dual Writer to start reading and follow through with the dictation that is played back to you by the voice that you hear, and that can help you in the second and third drafts of your documents that you create. In the next tutorial, we'll talk about working with text.